What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Ghislaine Maxwell video, and the Department of Justice has released the interview that they did with her back in July. And in this interview, she was asked about the $30 million that was transferred to her account from Epstein that the prosecutors say was her payment for recruiting underage girls for Epstein. And this is what she had to say about those payments and what they were for.
So the government had evidence that even as late as 2007, he paid you a lot of money.
What was that? What was the money?
Like several millions and millions of dollars in 2007. $7.4 million, I think.
What was that for? Was that the helicopter?
That's my question.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Okay,
so in
sorry.
2007,
I think that's probably the helicopter. That could have been
that
could have been the helicopter, the Sikorsky. Those big chunks like that. I don't personally have any memory of receiving a check from him for $7 million. I just don't. But I would have to. I know I'm. So the answer to your question, to be precise,
remember if it went into your pocket.
I would remember if it went. He never paid me for services that you just described, $7 million for any nefarious reason.
Yeah, I think I understand what you've said about being on the payroll and helping you with businesses and giving you a lot of life things along the way. You travel with him, you eat with him, but there is these massive amounts of monny, one-time payments
you'd have to trace that, right? So I don't believe that came into my account or I had any control. I have no memory of that. I've no.
Well, but if there's records that show it coming into your account, it sounds like what you're saying is that, not putting aside you have no memory of that money being yours. Like that money is not somewhere.
No, I wouldn't be like, oh yippee, let me go. I got $7 million. I'm going to go buy myself a yacht. No, or I don't know, something else, or move it to some other. No, I don't think if you look, you'll have to check. Well, obviously you will. I don't think you'll find that money moving to any account other than mine, or it shouldn't show. I don't believe anyway. As far as I recollect, it wouldn't show me spending it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think I don't think there's any dispute by anybody, even your lawyers at trial, that the money went in.
$7 million in when? What year?
Well, there's several years. In 2007.
And?
It's the 2002. There was $5 million that you were paid in 2002.
Oh, well, I'd have to. I don't remember. But okay, so there would be another large sum, but it wouldn't have come from him later. But with nothing to do.
The biggest one was in 1999. There's over 18 million, 18.3 million.
I don't know what that is.
So what? But but what you're saying, it sounds like, and then if you don't know, we can move on. But when we're talking about 18.3 million in 99, 5 million and 3 years later in 2002, 7.4 million in 2007, that money adds up to around $30 million. You were not paid that by Mr. Epstein, meaning that's not money you received for your benefit, even if it was put into your accounts.
I don't believe any of that was my money. Now, I just, like I said, we did do these things with the cars, and we did, I don't know if any of that money, some of it, if it moves, some of that may have come from the car or a house that was sold that I had an interest in with him. That's possible, but I don't think this money is mine.
But also, the record should reflect too that there were times Ghislaine's name was used. For example, Air Ghislaine. Her name was in the name of the entity. It had nothing to do with her. And if you pulled signatures, there's no.
What I'm trying to just make sure I understand is that the idea that you were paid $30 million between 99 and 2007 in order to, by Mr. Epstein, to reward you for recruiting young women, that is, you're saying that is categorically completely false.
That is categorically false, correct.
So, what do you guys think? Are y'all buying it? Do y'all think that the 30 million was for these other ventures that she's saying, or do you think that it was to recruit these underage girls? I will say this, $30 million is a ton of money, and she's kind of acting like, "Oh, 7 million. Well, what was that for?" And I realize that she has a lot of money, so maybe 7 million is a drop in the bucket. I don't know, but I think if somebody gave me 7 million, I would know what it was for. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, well, it could have been for this or it could have been for that." I think I know, but like I said, I don't know. Maybe these amounts are pocket change to her, so she doesn't know. Maybe she gets $7 million all the time. I don't know. But you guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like.